can I just ask one about the book?
Yep.
Russia said today that the COVID testing material that was given to Putin by Trump was nothing abnormal. Back then, there was a lot of trading going on of material. Is that true? And then if it is true, why was the president going after Trump yesterday at the KC fundraiser over giving Putin this material?
I mean, look, that was a political event, so I'm going to let the president speak to whatever what he said at that event. I'm not going to say go beyond that. What I will say is, as it relates to what happened in the last administration, how then the president behaved and what he was able to do, whatever's being reported, I'm going to leave it to the 2020, that time in 2020, to that administration. Look, what I can say, and we can say very proudly and forcefully, I believe, is how this president responded to a once-in-a-century pandemic. He put forth a comprehensive strategy to move forward, to get shots in arms, money in pockets at a time where the economy was at a tailspin. And this is a president that took that very, very seriously, along with a critical partnership that he had with the vice president. And that's why we've seen the economy turn around. That's why we all sitting here today without masks on, because the president actually took this seriously and made sure that we were able to get out of the pandemic. That's what I'm going to speak to. The president said what he wanted to say yesterday, and I'll leave it as that.
But I guess, is it just adding to misinformation then? Because that what the last president at that time was doing what it sounds like he thought was the right thing. Everybody needed material at that time.
I'm going to let the former president speak for himself and how he behaved and the actions that he's took. That is for him to speak to. What I can speak to is what the president has done over the last 3.5 years. And look, when we came into this administration, we did not have a comprehensive strategy to deal with COVID. That did not happen. I mean, you had a former president who was telling people to inject bleach. And you have this president and this vice president who took it very seriously and put forth a comprehensive strategy to deal with a once-in-a-century pandemic. And the economy is now, just looking at the data, the economy has turned around. We are leading with the economy worldly, globally, and we are in a different place. We are in a different place, and that is because of the leadership of this president. We all saw, some of you were in this room when the former president would come to the podium to talk about the pandemic and the lies that was spewing and what was happening. And this president took it seriously. That's what I can say. Go ahead, Gabe.